3/4. So I'm going to come up 9 minutes, and 9 3/4, and an extra half. So I'm at 10 1/4 right now. My starting elevation was up 3/4, so I'm up 9.5 minutes. Target's at 490 yards. So this should give me a good, should be good for impact. We got a slight left to right wind here, so I'm going to give it a little bit of leftage. Let's go a half minute left. That's probably enough, maybe a little more. We'll see how this goes. Should be on steel at least. Get the gun settled. Oh, start the radar timed out. Okay. We're trying to stay just under 2,800 feet per second to be in compliance with PRS rules. Hold it dead center. Is this thing running? Yes, it is. Oh, and it's off target. Move. Okay. What happened there? Bumped it, I guess. Back on record. Okay, recording. And in the chamber, we're up 9.5 minutes from my zero, but it's hitting high. Actually, I'm going to come down a half because it was about a half a minute high at 100. So, yeah, that should be about right. Ballistic computer says about 9.5 minutes of elevation. It's hitting about a half-inch high, so let's see what happens. Impact looks like about perfect, right about dead center. 2720 my speed. 2720. That's 43 grains of Varget with a 175 burger. And that's seated just as long as the magazine would accept. Probably too long. Absolute max length. That one was about 2 inches to the right. Wind picked up a little bit. 2709 my speed. Let me see what my pressures look like. Yeah, the pressures are right up there. Starting to flow into the firing pinhole, so that's my absolute max on that for that particular for those cases. They're heavy cases. Those are I think federal cases. .2717. Point of impact just about the same as the last one. Maybe slightly to the right of that. I'll give it a couple more clicks. Yeah, this is definitely as hot as I would ever want to run it. So max speed, I'm not going to hit 2800 with a 175 by the look of things. At least not without powder. .2708. Yeah, all the primers look about the same. rounds are just a little too long, so they're not feeding properly, unless it's the magazine. But I got to kind of bump the bolt a little to get them to cycle. So that's that MDT 12 round mag. I don't know if it's just because the bolts are seated too long, because they are. And that was hitting high, 2720. Come down a little bit. Back one. That went up to 3 o'clock, 2711. I don't know if the wind's kicking up that much out there. I'm going to switch to the other mag. $707. I don't know if the feed problems are because of the mag or because they're seated too long. Now I'll change that camera angle. Yeah, no problem. That one fed fine out of the accurate mag. Center hit 2704. Target out there is 490 yards, by the way. Just trying to get a feel for this load. Do I like this bullet? I don't know. Trying to find out. $27.04 again. Yeah, all the primers look about the same. Feeding fine out of this mag. I think the accurate mag's a better mag. Wind's kicking up a little bit. I'll lean out to the left a smidge. 2712. Load 5 more. I shoot 5 from the obstacles up ahead in a little while. So I'm going to save those for later. Continue to chronograph these, work with these. What kind of groups we're getting out there. Feed's fine. I'm going to take off the glasses to see if I can call the bullet in flight a little bit. Goes out at 1 o'clock, a little high. Center impact. That was a little low. 2691. Forgot to write down my speeds here. 2691. I can get the missing values later. Whoops, got one there. Forgot I cycled it. Pretty warm weather for the middle of December in Ontario. $27.17. That should be it. So that's it for these. Now I'm going to try some other of those. What do I got? The steel match. One of these steel match bullets. We'll give those a try next. Now these bullets in my testing were not as accurate as the burgers that I was just shooting. You know what? Let's go back to the accurate mag, the MDT mag, and see how these feed, because these are a semi-length round. Maybe they'll feed a little more reliably. Okay. Yep, no problem. So that's good. Start the chronograph again. I'm going to try the same point of aim. I expect to probably hit low. Well, you never know. 25-20. Yeah, I'm going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks. See if we can ring the bell now. No one failed to register. 1, 2. Oh, you know what? Well, let's see what happens. I saw a vapor trail, looked low. Huh. Well, there you go. Not so sure about this mag. I think I just wasted about $80. Okay, I gotta come up a bit. So I'm up quite a bit. These are quite a bit slower. Let's take a look at this chronograph where it's pointing. I think it got nudged. Yeah. That's better. That's not reading properly. Probably too close to the rifle. Yeah, this mag is not reliable in this rifle. But it's banging these in there, these, now that I'm finally on target, but they're way low. I'm at 11 3/4 minutes, 11 and a half, 11 3/4. I'm up 11 3/4 when I was getting hits at 9 before. So, a lot slower than the, and a lot lower ballistic coefficient as well, compared to the 175 Burgers. Now there's one thing that I did on this rifle. Right here, I drilled this hole. You see that little hole right there? This is not, Cadex does not offer it that way. But I did it like that so I could get a cleaning rod through here so I could bore sight the rifle, because you cannot, I cannot bore sight the rifle because this plate goes up above the line of the bore. So I couldn't bore sight the rifle with the bolt out, and I couldn't clean the rifle because the cleaning rod, of course, you have to bend it to get through here. So drilling the hole right there allows me to clean the rifle without taking the butt plate off, or taking any kind of the butt assembly apart, and without bending my cleaning rod. So that's I think that should be something that Cadex should offer the rifle that way, to be perfectly honest with you.